Reflecting on Umeme's 20-year legacy, Patrick Bitature expressed pride in the utility company's achievements, which have elevated the brand beyond borders.
But we can look at other countries. Several countries in Africa have invited us. World Bank has invited us. They've told us, please come, don't give up what you've done, because you've built such a good brand, a good record. So we are not worried about the future. There are so many opportunities. It depends on the appetite of the shareholders.
As the assets are handed over to EDCell, Bitature urged the government to adopt significant operational changes to effectively manage the inherited infrastructure and serve the millions of customers on the grid.
Most of our staff, but holding it together at the governance level is not an easy task. So they have to be very strong. We're here to support them, so it's a big deal. For us as Umeme, we knew 20 years was coming, and we are psychologically prepared to hand over this network. It's not like we're holding on. We tried to negotiate with the government a few years ago, but clearly they thought that we're giving a lot of profit to the shareholders. If that profit element is removed, and it's only government run, because a public utility should not be making profit in their view. So we understood that. So we are psychologically prepared. We told our shareholders we're going to hand over. We are no longer negotiating to keep the concession or to extend it.
Regarding the buyout amount, which has already been deposited into Umeme's account, Bitature expressed dissatisfaction with the payment.
They were playing safe. Everyone's doing their job to the best they can. So they've played safe and they've only paid $118 million. We expected something around 200 million plus. So there's a gap, which we're going to sit down and negotiate in the next 30 days. Failure to agree, we take our documentation to an arbitration. Unfortunately, it's in London. I was hoping it would be in Uganda, but it's in London. So we are going to, they choose one of the judges, we choose one, and then the two of them choose the third. And that will be full and final binding documentation. Their decision will bind us all.
He also highlighted the unresolved issue of over 500 billion shillings owed to the Electricity Transmission Company Limited.
Electricity and pay them 30 days after. So we just have to do a reconciliation exercise. All the power we've got, you know, when we began selling power, it was a very small amount. But now we're doing 200 billion shillings per month. So when you hear 513 billion, that's 2 months reconciliation. That's all that you bring forward. So don't let that be a cause for alarm. Everything.
Abdunassil Lubwama, UBC.